jigger, jigger. We are black and a place to be. It is another grand day full of information and inspiration for the people out there. This is a people's platform, and we're here for you. I'm Joey Garner. Alongside me is my co-host with the co-most, Damon Williams over there flying that Baltimore Orioles flag out there. Hey, we give our apologies out there. You know how you run into some glitchy things, and I knew it immediately as soon as I did it, Damon. As soon as I said click that restart at
blame the man.
Yeah, at 11:57, I said, that's gonna be about 5 to 8 minutes worth of lag, worth of delay. But hey, zoners, man, we hope you guys are still keeping it moving with us. We hope you are out there on your way to get your liquid lunch somewhere in Baltimore City, somewhere in D.C., somewhere in Delaware, somewhere in Maryland, Virginia, because that's what we servicing out here, Damon. We try and hit all of these people out here on their lunch times, on their liquid lunch breaks out here.
Yeah, D.C., you got to be safe out there.
Our youngins, our Jobs.
D.C.'s crazy right now.
Crime is kind of it's rampant all over. It's with and we'll talk about it with a lot of our different break room banter talks that we get into. But are we seeing the collapse of society right now?
I think yes and no. I mean, was it ever constructed?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Was the foundation ever a secure foundation?
Who knows?
You know, so
who knows? Maybe the zoners know, but I know one thing that we do know, Damon. The weather outside right now is rather good. Yeah, look it up. If you got your iPhone, if you're looking out the window right now, if you're driving on your way to lunch, you see that it is 82 degrees and sunny on this Tuesday, October the 3rd. Man, and look, October the 3rd is a big day. Damon, we got a lot going on with our little known actual facts for October the 3rd. Man, a lot happened today in history. Well, not specifically in 2023, but you know.
The day is young.
Yeah. And you see it for the rest of the week. We got 81 degrees tomorrow on Wednesday. 78 we get back in 78 and cloudy on Thursday, and then Friday that rain might come back and mess up our strong finish to the weekend.
It's not supposed to be 80 degrees in October.
Oh, well.
It's not.
There it is.
It's bizarre.
Bizarro.
Well, you know what? The weather in Baltimore has been so bizarre. So I guess this is the new normal.
New norm.
80 degrees in October.
There it is, man. All right, so here we go with today's top stories. It's a lot going on out here, though. A lot going on out here right now. All right. We last week dove into the drinking water problem out here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. So, concerns arise in parts of Baltimore City, Baltimore County, Howard counties as low levels of the parasite Cryptosporidium, I done had a week to practice that now, are detected in the Druid Lake Reservoir water during routine testing. All right, so what happened is yesterday, Damon, Monday, Mayor Brandon Scott had a press conference where he assured the general population that the water safety is getting better now. It is better for the general population, but he advised that immunocompromised individuals need to take extra precautions, including boiling their water or using bottled water. And look, you came in talking about that, right?
Hell yeah. These
actions are new recommendations as the EPA recently mandated testing for this particular parasite. All right. Now that they've retested and done some things since Monday, they'll find out on Wednesday whether or not if the water is better. And currently, right now, they're saying that no cases of illness have been reported. All right. And now, in this region covering Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania, Virginia, West Virginia, Washington, D.C., Druid Lake Reservoir and Ashburton in Baltimore City are the only uncovered reservoirs that are left out.
Really?
They're the only ones left. All right? That's kind of crazy to discover this right now. All right?
Wow.
Excuse me. University of Maryland research scientist Dr. Wilbur Chin, and an infectious disease expert, suggests the parasite may have entered the treated water via bird or deer droppings. Now, being in this area, Druid Park is full of deer, full of birds. All right, major, full of them all over the place. And they saying especially now during the migratory bird season. So for healthy individuals, the risk remains very low, but for individuals, once again, who are immunocompromised, you got to be a little safer with your water consumption right now in Baltimore City. There you go, Dana.
This is crazy.
And the thing that makes it even wilder is that they said that they told people about this back in May, actually, or that they discovered that the issue took place in May. Wild stuff.
It's like we're living in a movie, living in a mixture of a blaxploitation movie and Demolition Man.
Wow. So, well, here you go. All right, here you go with Demolition Man. FEMA test. All right, in a joint effort, FEMA and the FCC will conduct a nationwide emergency alert system and wireless emergency alert test this fall. This test is scheduled for tomorrow, then, Wednesday, October the 4th. All right, it'll have two components. All right, the WEA test will reach all consumer cell phones, making it the second test directed to cellular devices. Messages will be displayed in either English or Spanish based on the language settings of the wireless handset. All right, and then the EAS test will be transmitted to radios and televisions, marking the 7th nationwide EAS test. The objective of these tests, all right, or well, this giant test, is to ensure that these systems remain effective in warning the public about emergencies, especially those of national significance. During the approximately 30-minute long test, WEA-compatible phones within range of an active cell tower should receive the message reading, "This is a test," of the National Wireless Emergency Alert System. No action is needed. Spanish language phones will display a similar message in Spanish. In case of severe weather or other significant events, right, the backup date for this test, Damon, has been pushed to October 11th. Man, but there you go with some bizarro world stuff, man. You know, FEMA, federal emergency. What they testing things? Why are they testing things? What is going on there? I don't.
Lord Jamar told us about FEMA back in 1991.
Long time ago, right? Long time ago.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if you last time they did. You know, we don't like to dive down the rabbit holes here, but the last time they did an emergency test around the October-November time, that event 201, and then, you know, roughly a couple months later, whole world shut down with COVID.
Yeah, COVID started in March.
Mm-hmm. And the test came. The emergency action plan was put in place in November of that year, or the previous years.
Weird times, I'm telling you. I mean, you ride around, I was thinking today, you know, everybody's driving at 25 miles per hour.
Yeah.
30 miles per hour. You go not even a mile, then it's another camera. No police to be found. There are no police.
No.
And everyone's being controlled by these robotic cameras. Then the water's dirty. Like, you know, it's a funny time, man.
Bizarro world.
It's a movie. It's a movie. I'm telling you, those Teslas, I'm keeping my eye on them Teslas, man. The robotic cars, I'm telling you, them things going to transform on us, start doing stuff.
Doing things. Well, look, remember we were talking about the plane, the guy, the pilot that just a week ago, he had to jump out of that plane because something happened. He said, "I'm getting up out of here."
Yes.
He got up out of that plane.
And that's
now. The most advanced plane in the world, so we know it. We know it had AI up in it. You know, it's just crazy things are going on.
And he didn't know what he was doing.
Get up out of there. Get out of Dodge. All right, look, we about to get out of Dodge. Go pay the first round of bills. Big shout out to Clarence Haskins out there and Bear Edison Area Revitalization. We'll be back in 1 minute. Yeah. Hopefully these owners out there keeping it moving with us, man, on your lunch break. We're looking at the time right now, and we are rolling into about 12:20, looking at the position of the sun out there. So make sure you're covering your ice.
Stick to the white liquor. They can't smell it.
Yeah, get yourself together.
So they say.
Hey, but hey, we still got some more information for the people out there. Let me make sure I got the screen up in the background. And this next story kind of hits a little near and dear for us right here, Damon. It kind of hits home for us because we are products of Archdiocese School.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. Products of the Archdiocese School. Yeah. Things to think about. So wait, let me pop it up on the screen here for the people.
You know, been the Catholic Church, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm. All right, so bam, trending in today's news. The Archdiocese of Baltimore has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy reorganization, just before a new state law eliminating the statute of limitations on child sex abuse claims takes effect. Archbishop William E. Laurie, you see that young gentleman right there on the screen for us, stated that this move aims to equitably compensate victim survivors of child sexual abuse while maintaining the church's mission and ministries. Critics, including advocates and attorneys, argued that this is an attempt to protect assets and silence victims by shifting civil claims to bankruptcy court, which they see as less transparent. Similar bankruptcy protection strategies have been seen across the country, with some accusing Catholic bishops of concealing child sex offenses and resisting charges to statutes of limitations. While the Archdiocese itself can't be sued, the new state law allows victims to pursue claims against other entities like Catholic schools and individual parishes. The law follows a comprehensive investigative report exposing child sexual abuse within the Archdiocese.
That's crazy.
And I don't know. I mean, how do we take it? Are they trying to weasel their way out of?
I think they're trying to cover their ass.
And it's kind of crazy here, with them saying, we're reporting on it. And William E. Laurie is saying that he's trying to maintain the church's mission and ministry, amongst this crisis and everything. And it's like, well, brother, it was never the church's mission or ministry for child sex abuse to take place. So
I think he's saying they want to, remain.
No, absolutely. I understand. Yeah. I'm just, just pointing out the irony there.
It's It's
Jeez.
just crazy. It's it's almost like, and this isn't just Catholic Church.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you got two different worlds in that. Like you got the people who know all about this, and yet some people who are around it who are oblivious to it. It's like clearly they knew they groomed their victims. Obviously, clearly that happened. You and I both went to a Catholic school. We didn't know anything about this. You know what I'm saying?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all. And we watch documentaries now as adults, and some of this stuff was shoot. I ain't gonna say, well, yeah, we can say it, right? Some of this stuff was taking place while we were enrolled in the Catholic school.
Yes.
Yeah.
And after we graduated.
Yeah.
But it's going on everywhere. You find some men in power, people in power, you're gonna find this. If you watch the news, you see reform schools, the military's being sued. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. Catholic Church is a lot of money.
Yeah.
A lot of money.
Big money.
So, as a business move, you can't not understand what they're doing.
Yeah.
But, it's foul. You can never make this right.
Hey, and
it can never be made right.
To support and piggyback off of the conversations that we had last week, right? We were talking about public school versus private versus homeschooling. So this, is this all right for you being a parent of a child currently enrolled in a Catholic school, being a private school? Was this ever a concern of yours?
No, not really. Because, one thing that some of the schools did, they don't operate under the Archdiocese of Baltimore anymore.
Okay.
So they're independent schools.
Okay.
So I don't specifically, certain ones that were under the Archdiocese, like say, just throw a name like a Calvert Hall, they're not at Archdiocese school anymore. So those schools, Calvert Hall, Mount St. Joe, they are under the same umbrella as, I think it's Associated Independent Schools.
Okay.
And the schools now, they're not in the Archdiocese, but they're in the Washington Archdiocese, and they have stuff going on also.
Yeah.
But like St. John's, I believe it is, all those are independent schools now. So on one hand, you got that going on. They're not, they're not beholden to the Archdiocese of Baltimore anymore.
Okay.
So our Archdiocese of Baltimore was just closing schools willy-nilly. Oh, there's a scandal. Let's close it.
Shut them down.
Like Keogh.
Yeah.
They closed it and blew it up. Which is the craziest thing you've ever seen.
Yeah.
You got St. Ambrose been closed forever.
Yeah.
Right over there on Park Heights. And you have Cardinal Gibbons been closed for over 10 years.
So they turned it into a rec center.
I don't know what it is, but it's there.
You can still play baseball. You can use the field.
Yes.
They didn't get rid of the field. But the school.
But Seton Keogh, which is right next to it, they blew it up.
Done deal.
And that's not, I don't believe that's coincidence. So I believe they can wash their hands of it. They will. So, and I think in some respects, some of those schools wanted to, separate themselves from some of the history. Because you and I both know a lot of guys that went to Catholic schools weren't Catholic.
That is me. I am that guy. I am one of those guys. So, I wasn't Catholic, but I was in a Catholic school.
And this is very racial. We don't want to, diminish what went on, but this seems to be a bit of a racial divide in a lot of the abuse. Not saying it wasn't any black victims, but you don't really see a lot of
hear that much about it. All right, well, yeah. All right, well, hey, look, we'll be right back, man, after this, because we got more information for the people before we get into the inspirational portion of Grand Day. See you in about 60 seconds. Still moving here. Still moving on our way almost to the bottom of the hour. It is 12:28. And this is a great Tuesday with Grand Day out there, man. Hoping the zoners are chilling with us and riding with us and rocking out with us. Drop something in the chat. Let us know. Let us know how you're feeling this day. Make sure your liquid lunch is going all right. Making sure you like and share and subscribe and smash that like button if your liquid lunch is going down smoothly out here. What is it? It might be a daiquiri day. It's nice and sunny on Margarita. Keep it frozen. You can get away with the frozen drink.
Frozen drink.
And you know what I mean? Because you're not gonna smell it on your breath. How you gonna smell a frozen drink on your breath?
Stay away from the cognac.
You can't do that.
Yeah, leave the Hennessy there.
Oh man, you just wait. Where is it? Wait.
Smelling like Prodigy and Sean Price or somebody.
Wait, where is it? They want to boo you on that one, man. The Black Enclave is booing. You don't want to drink no Hennessy?
Cognac is disgusting.
We brothers, man. We brothers out here.
Well, you know there's some slick black history behind brothers drinking cognac.
Drinking
right?
Cognac.
There's a reason behind it.
Hey,
so you know it's
we got to expose it one day on.
Talk about it. Why the brothers drink cognac?
Little known actual facts.
It's actually has a cool history.
All right.
Still smells like poison, but whatever. That's just me.
All right. Well, our last informational story of the day is a tad bit poisonous as well. Some poison going on out there. All right. So what you know about the Fearless Fund, Damon?
I don't know.
All right. So the Fearless Funding. All right. A federal appeals court has temporarily blocked the Fearless Fund, a venture capital initiative supporting Black women-led businesses, from considering grant applications exclusively from this group. The case is initiated by Edward Blum, the bum, yeah, I said it, known for his challenges to race-conscious college admissions policies. All right, right now, currently, he's also suing Harvard and like the University of North Carolina for affirmative action stuff, for allowing, I hate to use the word minorities. Oh, God,
I hate that word.
You know what I mean? But anyway, the 11th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals, with a 2-to-1 majority, supported Blum's American Alliance for Equal Rights, stating that Fearless Fund's racial exclusive grant program likely violated Section 1981 of the 1856 Civil Rights Act. U.S. District Judge Thomas Thrash previously ruled that Fearless Fund had the right to express its belief through charity under the First Amendment, but the appeals court disagreed, emphasizing that the First Amendment does not allow exclusion based on race. Blum's group has filed 3 lawsuits challenging similar programs aimed at enhancing career opportunities for underrepresented minority groups. Fearless Fund has invested significantly in businesses led by minority women and seeks to address disparities in venture capital funding. According to Fearless Fund, businesses owned by Black women received less than 1% of the $288 billion deployed by venture capital firms in 2022. The fund is backed by major financial institutions like JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, MasterCard, right? All of these rich fund people are funding this fund to support underfunded Black women in businesses. And Edward Blum sued and won. Wow. Think about that, man. Think about that. That's what's going on out here. So now that
he was super passionate about that.
Oh man, he doesn't want anyone to get into school based on race, based on socioeconomic, any of that stuff.
Got a
right?
picture of this guy.
We gotta find one. We gotta find a picture of Edward Blum. Right. So right now, who we see on the screen right now, in the middle is the founder of the Fearless Fund. right there. And then, of course, next to her, that's Crump. That's her attorneys that are, that's helping her out with, making sure that, this lawsuit and everything, she kind of, she wins. You know what I mean?
I have a acquaintance of mine. We were having a conversation about Germany and how Germany was able to, for lack of a better term, fix itself, deal with its demons. And to quote him, America never really dealt with its shit. Germany was forced to deal with their shit.
Yeah.
Because outside forces was like, y'all need to deal with this.
Y'all got to straighten this up.
You got to get this together.
Yeah.
Y'all wilding out over there.
Yeah, definitely.
Y'all wilding out. Whereas America, we had a civil war.
Yeah.
And when you fix your own problems, it's basically like you your own handyman. You know how it is when you be working around your own house. It ain't like the man that you get from Home Depot. No, I ain't talking about the guys that you go pick up in the back of the truck.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about you get a legit contractor to come do the work.
Yeah.
It's done right. When you fix your own, when you do your own handyman fix up, YouTube University, it ain't ever right.
Well, hey,
and that's what America did. That's what the Civil War was.
Another analogy that we know America did, man, America self-medicated. It didn't fix itself. It drugged itself into submission, into forgetting about what's going on. And currently, still to this day. To this day.
Absolutely.
To this day.
And you get foolishness like this Blum guy. like, what are you doing, dude?
Come on, man.
Racially biased getting into college. Like, what are you talking about?
Come on.
What are you talking about? How do you have a problem with black women trying to
get funding?
What is that?
And look, they're getting less than 1% of a $288 billion pie.
And this is the same dude that had a problem with racially biased.
$288 billion, Damon. You know how much money that is, Damon? Like, come on, man. Like, and they getting less than 1% of it?
How about this? How do some of them get their money that they're giving back? You know what I mean? Like J.P. Morgan. You know what I'm saying? You follow this money, they owe them money anyway. You owe us money.
Anyway.
You know, all they blood money in their banks. So in a way, you owe us that. Not in a way, you do owe us that. And this clown is fighting it. America never dealt with this. It never dealt with it.
I'm fine. Look, hey, Zoners, we finding this pick. We put these people on blast, man. We're gonna put this guy, we're gonna put Edward Blum's face out there for you guys to see it right here on Grand Day. I'm gonna make sure I get it by Thursday, Damon. I'm gonna make sure I get that.
He's a special guy.
Yeah, it's a real special character out here. All right, hey, look, we're gonna jump into one more commercial break. Then we coming back, man. We got little known actual facts for the day. We got our break room banter. Oh, I forgot to get that picture. That picture's crazy. I definitely got to load that up right now. So I'm going to find that picture for us. Men in skirts. Men in skirts. That's what we talking about. That's what we talking about today. Men in skirts, Damon. We'll be right back. Yeah. All right, man. So, you ready for all of these facts for today, Damon? These are a lot of little known. A lot of little known actual facts out here as we get into the inspiration portion of this. And I guess this will be very inspirational for people, man. You know, especially people born in October. Shout out to Ray Baker, the touchdown maker out there. He celebrated his birthday yesterday, October 2nd.
Good guy.
Yeah, good guy. Any other Octobers? Asha's coming up. Yeah, my daughter's coming up in October, man. Good people in the month of October. All right. But today, Damon, October 3rd. Let me make sure I find it. Where's that here? Beat Day montage.
What are they, Libras?
Yes, this is Libra. Yes, this is Libra season.
I don't know a lot of Libras.
Right here. This is
I
Libra
never
season.
understood it. You know, people joke about all that laws of attraction and all that hocus pocus stuff.
Yeah, you're not around a lot of them.
I believe in that because you realize when you don't attract certain people.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know a lot of October people. I know some, but I don't,
That's mine is like the last week of September to like middle of October. I know a lot of people.
I don't know a lot
that time. We had that conversation about all of those birthdays, but today, October 3rd birthday. First one, Chubby Checker. Happy birthday, Chubby Checker out there.
Who is alive, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I would kill him early.
I wish death on the man. I thought Chubby Checker was dead, man. Al Sharpton. Today's Al Sharpton's birthday. So somewhere out there, Al Sharpton is celebrating a liquid lunch. He couldn't have gone to work today. There's no possible way Al Sharpton went into work. Today is India Arie's birthday. All right. Happy birthday to the queen out there. All right. Now this one here, Damon's a tough one. Oh, man. We're going to put it on tape, man. We're not too fond of his rap skills.
You talking about Talib?
Yeah, Talib Kweli.
I like Black Thought.
Talib Kweli today is that guy's birthday.
But you know what I've noticed?
The ultimate babbler.
They all have something in common.
What's that?
Well, I don't know about Chubby Checker. But the other ones, they're all preachy. They're all preachy. India Arie's preachy.
Okay.
Talib Kweli, he's preachy. I don't know what.
Okay.
And Black Thought's preachy.
Black Thought.
They love bloviating. They all love it.
Blah, blah,
oh, and Al Sharpton. I'm gonna leave him out.
I mean, well, he's an actual preacher. So
is he?
But damn. Oh,
where's his church?
Damn. Oh, damn.
I'm just saying.
Shots fired.
Hey,
wait. Where's my sound for? Shots fired. Shots fired.
I mean, could Al Sharpton happen in today's society? Could a guy like him happen?
He's isn't he? I don't want to shoot no more shots out here, but I guess I have to. Isn't he Jamal Bryant to an extent?
No, Jamal
has grown
Bryant,
up in the church. And
no, he's not. Well, he did. But Jamal Bryant actually has degrees. He actually went.
Okay. Yeah, several churches now.
Yeah, I mean Jamal Bryant is, and his father is a bishop. Bishop Bryant. Like Bryant is actually like a real. He's the real deal. People say whatever they want. I mean, hey, but nah, dude has a real resume. Al Sharpton's resume is a little dicey.
A little shaky out here.
A little dicey. For him to be the Reverend Al Sharpton. That's all I'm saying.
Little shaky. The Reverend Al Sharpton. Today's his birthday.
I thought you were going to bring up Tawana Brawley. You didn't bring that up. Okay.
No. Well, I mean, we'll have some time later on in the show to speak on them because we'll tease it because we also do quote of the day, and right now that brother he's out. I picked him for quoted. I mean, who was I going to pick? Talib Kweli. I couldn't.
I'm sure Talib Kweli has a quote
in the eye. I mean, I couldn't pick him. I couldn't find anybody to pick for it. And I even went with this. So, all right. This also happened today in history, David. All right. Jesse B. Blanton Sr. B. Blayton Sr. became the first black radio station owner and operator in the United States when he bought Atlanta radio station WERD, W-E-R-D, in 1949. Now, all right, listen to this about the brother, man. He's also the first African-American in the state of Georgia to be a certified professional accountant, a CPA. All right? Yeah. This brother did some big things, man. He was also the co-owner and co-founder of Atlanta's first black nightclub called Top Hat. So, and look, and then I went to find quotes from the brother. I thought Damon. Now I did a surface, dig, but I couldn't find anything. It's like, okay, well they had that brother silence, but I found a quote from Reverend Al Sharpton. So there you go, man. Today in history, man. October 3rd. A lot of big stuff. A lot of popular things happened today in history. A lot of people born. Here we are, bloviating on a platform now, trying to build our Zone 16 network, thinking of different show ideas, this, that, and the third of things to do. And
And Baltimore actually had a black-owned station very early on.
WEBB.
So,
Yeah. Right in the junction, in the heart of Zone 16. That's where it was. And that was black woman. What? It was a black female.
It was a black woman.
Yes. The WEBB.
Or did James Brown own it? I think James Brown owned it.
Briefly, and then it was purchased by a black female from James Brown. That's what happened, I want to say. That's what happened. But, hey.
When we were growing up, the black woman owned it.
Yes. Yeah. We were.
It's a great hip-hop station. Remember the numbers? You remember the numbers to it?
Was it 1360?
1360 AM.
1360. Yeah, 1360 AM. Yeah, WEBB.
Yeah, Chris the Hitman.
They had the hip hop show on there. That's what I remember. I remember the hip hop show on there.
Because you remember they would go right at V103. At the high 5 at 8, they would go head up with them.
Yes.
Shoot, I remember hearing the symphony for the first time on
WEBB.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
We listen. People don't realize we're old enough that we listen to AM radio. We remember when it was still a thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, like XM, that's still like freaky time to us. You know what I'm saying?
I got to get more into it. I don't do enough satellite radio listening. I don't do enough of it.
I think satellite people are satellite people. It's like talk radio people are talk radio people. Like you have people who still listen to the radio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I stopped. It just kind of, it got real depressed. Like when Tom Joyner left, I just kind of, it was like, what? Like, what am I going to do now? Like, we don't even have Tom Joyner to listen to anymore. Like, that stuff, like, years of listening to him and other radio personalities like that. And I don't know, maybe for me, I didn't feel like gravitating to anyone new or trying to find a new personality. So now I just.
Well, the other thing is, what I've noticed.
I play the aux chord. For real.
I do a lot of that myself.
You know what I mean?
But it's like,
the aux chord.
With Tom Joyner leaving or retiring, it's kind of piggyback on what you just showed about, was it Blanton?
Mm-hmm.
It was like just a level of excellence that came from that generation that you don't get it on the radio.
Yeah.
It's not to say that Ricky Smiley's not, educated, but it doesn't seem like they sometimes, and not necessarily Ricky Smiley, but they pander to
a certain crowd, a certain demographic.
It's just
understood.
Tom Joyner's getting college scholarships, and, you know what I mean, and going to different campuses, and They do some of that now, but it's not like it was.
Yeah. And look, the question actually was posed to me yesterday. They was the person asked me what audience was I seeking with Grand Day. So with you saying that, with you, you know what I mean, because we speak on informative things here, but you know what I mean, we also give, you know what I mean, some historical things, black tidbits, and we also give our opinion. I think both of us are pretty educated, you know what I mean. So
Speak for yourself.
Wait, where is it? Hey. But where, I mean, is I need to like research more WERD and figure out what they were actually broadcasting. What were they saying? Was it news? Was it just music? Was it,
Yeah,
that's something that I would have to look into, because what I mean, if you're saying that he, it was a more educated, more.
Let's call it what it is.
Because we don't want to fire shots at. That's what I'm saying. We don't want to be like dang pork chop, or you know what I mean.
No, I don't even want to beat up on Ricky Smiley.
Yeah, or Ricky Smiley and them guys.
But black people as a whole, our popular culture was a much more cultured, education-based culture.
Yes.
People say whatever they want.
Yeah.
I mean, if you watch certain things, you listen to hip hop now, it's not what we came up on. It's not. People their feelings get hurt, and so be it.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever that, I'm not even gonna say her name. That the chick with the hair, and she's talking about her, you know what I mean, her body part.
Yeah.
And she's eating fried chicken. It's like, is this a joke? Because I swear to God, I think it's a joke.
Man, we had 2 Live Crew. Come on now.
2 Live Crew.
We had 2 Live Crew. The C. Dolores Tucker lost her mind.
No, 2 Live Crew was bass music, and they were talking crazy.
Yeah,
they were, but
they were banned in the USA.
But you could not hear that on the radio. They never played 2 Live Crew
because they were banned in the USA.
You was there with me.
Yeah,
when a certain friend of ours was playing it at his birthday party, and his mother came downstairs and told him to take the record off. You and I could not listen to NWA.
That's that Catholic school upbringing.
Come on now. We listened to NWA when we got home from school.
Yeah.
We were home by ourselves. Yeah. And then when our mothers and fathers got home, we turned it off. Yeah. Put on Run DMC or something. Because NWA was Phil Florence, Felton.
That's true.
And they're going to do this and stick this, come on.
That is true.
But even then, they had Express Yourself.
Yeah.
Like, even NWA, as ignorant as they became, it still was something, and you couldn't hear it on the radio in the morning.
It wasn't as wild. Yeah.
It was poetic. Like, even though Ice Cube may have been talking crazy, but it was poetic.
Eazy-E had that voice. He had that voice.
Man.
Yeah, they had a little bit of everything, man.
That young lady who's all over the place right now, I swear I think it's some dude like Gargamel. Like, you know what? I'm gonna see just how ignorant you black people will be.
Want to be? Oh,
I'm convinced of it. I'm convinced.
Hey, they need something to wake them up, man. They need something to wake them up. Hey, but we're gonna continue this conversation, man. We got a little more time. We came in 5 minutes late, so we're gonna fly out of here 5 minutes a little later out of here today. But we want you to keep it moving with us. Make sure you drop some thumbs up, smash that like button, do anything you can, man. Share, subscribe, tell everybody about Grand Day. We're coming right back. Man, y'all gotta hear some of the off-air conversations. Damon got me dying laughing in here today, man. It's something. Man, a gnat just flew in my eye. What is going on in here? Sheesh. Woo. Oh. All right. It's that time. Dynamic conversation of the day. That break room banter. You still sitting in there. Somebody, I know you're out there. You guys are hanging around the water cooler. You're hanging around the coffee machine. Hopefully you're drinking. Hopefully that company is where you work is using Matriarch coffee as their coffee. Hopefully that's
not
what they're
that
doing.
Flavia.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they're doing. And you guys are having dynamic convos like we are out here. And today's conversation, just pop it up on the screen real quick for him, Damon. I ain't even going. Men in skirts. Men.
That's a movie. It gotta be.
It's a movie. It's a movie.
Men in tights. It wasn't Dave Chappelle in that movie. He was. Men
in skirts. How do we feel about him, David? How we feel about him? And while you do that, look, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna find it. While we on the live, I'm gonna pop this picture in there live. I'm gonna find that thing, man.
It's all about how somebody describes a skirt. Now, if you're wearing,
because it could be a kilt, right?
You're wearing a kilt.
Yeah.
If you're Scottish, or you're whatever European descent, and that's your garb, or if you're Ghanaian, because there's garb in Africa that's open-ended, or even Islam. So some would say that looks like a dress. If it's your religion, if it's somewhere where it's your nationality, I'm good with that.
You good with it?
But you just more regular old black dude wearing a skirt? No, I'm not good with that. I'm not good with that.
You can't get with it anymore.
I'm not with it at all. I'm 100% against it.
Well, we say all of this right now because currently now is two black guys and black-owned company. Well, not a black designer, we should say, right? Designing for Louis Vuitton and is Pharrell. Mm-hmm. And the model is Usher. Now Usher has on a kilt. But what is their fascination with putting black men in kilts? Why? I mean, are either one of these gentlemen Scottish? Is that what that Irish? It's not Irish.
No, they're not.
They're not Scottish. I'm trying to find a good picture here.
No.
I can't. They not getting me a clear one.
What's wrong with just dressing like a regular old black American man? What's wrong with that?
All right, there we go. I got it. Boom, I got it.
Do what you want. Do what you like. But you look crazy. That's all I'm saying.
He said, "Let them know they look crazy.
They look crazy.
They look crazy." Well, we want you to tell us how he looks out here, Zoners. All right, we're gonna pop it up on the screen right here for you. Should be coming through. You if you heard the little you got it. The wonders of Apple.
You know what I look? I'll just say it. A man don't dress like a woman.
Oh, whoa! Shots fired.
I'm just going. That's just my humble opinion.
Shots fired.
If all of Martin did it, and I'm gonna come back. A man don't dress like a woman.
Man don't dress like a woman.
Man don't dress like a woman. Well, Eddie Murphy. A man don't dress like a woman.
So you're not for the putting on the dress in the movie either. You ain't for all that.
Say it with me.
Man don't dress like a woman.
Man don't dress like a woman.
Man don't dress like a woman.
That's just me.
Man don't dress like a woman.
Hey, look, that's my beliefs. I'm not trying to impose on anybody else. But why are you wearing a dress? Why are you wearing a kilt?
All right, so here it is. All right, in that span of time, I was able to grab him. Boom, and it's not that clear. Sorry for the fuzziness of the picture there. Boom, but they can see it up on the screen. And he's rocking like slouch socks, a skull cap, blazer, and kilt. There you go. You see it. The delay for Damon finally came through.
I mean,
And it's Louis. That's what he gonna say. That's what he gonna say. It's Louis.
What's that mean?
It's Louis.
So,
It's designer.
who is Louis?
It's Louis.
Who is Louis Vuitton?
It's Balenciaga.
Okay. I think Balenciaga makes shoes so ugly.
the big joint. You don't like the big clunkers?
Every big dumb doofus thing that they've ever made looks like they're making it. See, I'm gonna see just how ugly I can make this to see if you fools
will buy it.
And you fools do buy it.
I
mean, like if Madness in DC made this, or I know some black men made that stuff, then I could see us being like, well, it's from the Madness shop in DC, the black men. All right, okay. And I'm like, wow, why the dudes in that Madness making these dresses for dudes to wear? But Louis Vuitton, okay, that's no defense for it.
That's no defense. So that the Louis ain't this. You don't care about this Louis.
You know, no. You know, people try to shy away from it, and everybody is more liberal now. It doesn't matter. You had men who, no matter how wild they look, when you talk to them, they still talk like a man and certain things about them.
Mm-hmm.
So, Usher, if you know this history of black men in America, why are you doing this? Like, you know what I mean?
We trying to figure it out, man. Men in skirts. How do you feel about them out there, zoners? Hey, make sure when you rewatch this, man, for those people that check us out later that aren't free right now during the lunch period, they in meetings about meetings and talking about things and talking about real things other than men in skirts. Although this is a real thing because it's kind of, it's affecting society. We see why are all of the athletes and stars actually promoting this new, because we're saying now, it's a trend? It's a new fashion trend? Is it what exactly is it with wearing kilts, with wearing? Oh man,
they're
like
trying to force.
You see the guys in like knee high boots and everything, like women and stuff now, and I mean it just I don't know, man. It just
I get it. If you're an entertainer, you dress a little freaky
on stage.
Yeah, Rick James.
Not in your everyday life.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Rick James, Prince.
Yes. Okay, so that's what it is then. That's
even Little Richard.
But now the basketball players do it. Now why are the basketball players doing it? Because they're not on stage. Why are the basketball players?
Yeah, why? That's what I'm saying. If you're on stage performing, I get it. You want to look otherworldly. Not a dress though. I'm not cool with the dress.
No, I'm not cool with any dress.
But you got on your leather pants and your big platform boots and all that craziness, and you breathing fire. I'm good with all of that.
You good with it?
I'm good with that. But you from the 76ers, and you going to play the Brooklyn Nets. why are you having a dress?
Why are you doing that?
Why you have a dress on? Like I said, if you want to be super duper fashion forward and wear some tight bell bottoms, a fur coat, I'm good with all of that.
You good with it?
I just draw the line at the dress. I draw the line there. That's just me. I mean, I never was a fan of all the adornments, the ears, the big diamond earrings.
Yeah.
That looked crazy to me. That whole style looked crazy to me.
I now look, we always give true testimonials here, right? True story. There's an individual out here, Damon. You remember, I when we were younger, I got my earpiece, and we were teenagers, and going into our young 20s, and I decided to go ahead and get my earpiece like a knucklehead, and there was a young lady that she took it out. She was like, "No, don't wear that."
Well, I wasn't just talking about the pierced ear. I'm talking about
she took
those
the earring out of my ear.
I do remember that.
You remember that?
Yeah. But I'm saying
I haven't worn one since then.
You remember the big diamonds guys were wearing?
Yeah.
Like you would see Cameron, these big diamonds, and then he'd have on like a fur coat and a fur hat.
They still do.
Looking like my mother's about to go to church. Like, dude, what are you doing? But it's not a dress.
Oh man, they still do.
Hey, I mean, okay, I'll ask you. If there's a young man in your family came to you and asked you, "Hey, could you buy me a kilt for Christmas?"
Am I getting it?
Would you buy it?
No. It's not happening. It's not happening. Not getting that. Not getting that gift for Christmas, Titus. Not happening, bro. Not happening. Not happening. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Here is a gift that they can get for Christmas, man. Look, we're going to drop this one real quick. We'll be right back, man, to get out of here and finish the day out with our quote of the day. Inspirational quote of the day before we leave. We'll be right back. Yeah, man. Y'all see it up on the screen, and we're going to talk about it some more, man. Last weekend, it was a Stone Groove, baby. And 4 weeks from now, we are black added with another Rhythm and Spirits event. Make sure you get your disguise ready. That's the theme for this one. We rocked out with the airs last time. This time, we coming through with the costumed party. And that's not a Halloween party, because we know certain individuals don't agree with All Hallows Eve. Those days, you know what I mean? When it's not a Halloween party, it's a disguise party. Disguise party. There you go. You see it up there, man. You're gonna get to enjoy the Rodney Kelly experience and the Storage Unit Collective. Come on through. It's gonna be a good time. Gonna be a good time, man. Good time. Good time. Love.
So what you gonna wear? You gonna wear?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do this year. I don't know what I'm gonna do this year. You know, I always rock the mask, and we got to hit up the annual, the annual party after, because I'm sure that evening, it's gonna be a good day, man. That October 28th gonna be a good day. Yeah, that's gonna be a good day. I already know. I'm gonna have a lot of liquid lunch up in me.
It was freezing last year. I always remember that.
Hey, but it's all good for the the bonfire.
Yeah.
All of that good stuff. All good for that kind of good stuff. All right. So here we go. Before we get up out of here, man, because we came in late. That's how the cool kids do, man. Last one's in, first one's out. We came in late, so we got 3 more minutes before we got to get up out of here. We had to make up some time on the back end, like the tension. Me and Damon had jugs out here today. Quote of the day from our guy, the Reverend Al Sharpton. Damon, Al said, "I've seen too much in life to give up." I thought that was very appropriate. Very appropriate for the day. Some of the things that we've talked about today. Come on, Fearless Fun. Don't give up. We've been through a lot out here. Keep fighting. We want all the zoners out there. Keep fighting. Al Sharpton told you to. He's seen too much in life to give up.
You look at him on the left.
Jesus. The many faces of Al Sharpton. He's actually, look, he's had a tremendous weight journey.
Yeah.
A tremendous weight journey. I had another picture that I could have shown of him. It was about 5 pictures that has shown the transformation.
I love that chain.
Over the time with the big gold medallion on.
Man, look at that.
He got the big medallion on. The smug look. He's still doing it, man. He's still doing it. 69 today.
Wow.
69.
I thought he was older than that, actually.
Thought he was? Yeah, well, And look, the crazy thing, so that means that like he was like a kid during all of that, the Martin Luther King and during that era. So he
wasn't around for that.
Ah.
Wasn't around for that.
I thought he was. See, I always associated him with
He's
that.
younger than Jesse Jackson.
See, I need to do more.
He
I
was
need
a
to do
really
more.
young man when we first saw him.
Yeah.
He was a young man.
Young man. Yeah.
Sweatsuits and all that stuff.
Well, there it is, man.
And I gotta say, this has nothing to do with Al Sharpton.
Uh-oh. I'm
clearly wearing a Nirvana shirt, and I'm sure there's some pictures of Kurt Cobain in the skirt out there somewhere. Mm-hmm. So, we all are men of contradictions at times, right?
Mm-hmm. Kurt Cobain had the fingernail polish and everything. That grunge look. Yeah, with it's trending right now with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler got the whole grunge look thing going on with the painted fingernails and the perm like Al Sharpton.
His fingernails are painted?
Yeah, you gotta see the picture. We can talk about Jimmy Butler on Thursday, man. We got a lot of other things to get into out here, man. Hey, Zoners, we appreciate you guys rocking it out with us and keeping it moving with us here on Grand Day, where we bring you information and inspiration every Tuesday and Thursday at 12 noon, man. We'll catch you on Thursday, the day before the day before. We out of here. Peace.
You know what he says? He's Michael Jackson's love child, right?
Al Sharpton?
No, Jimmy Butler.
Oh. All right.